everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Pitstop and Purgatory. We actually got a special 2 episodes today because it's been a few days since I came back with Little Witch in the Woods. And I still want to do this too, so we actually get both of them, and we will get them both concurrently until we're done with this. And I'm assuming this is only going to be maybe 2 more episodes. Because I did get confirmation that all 15,000 words were directly added on in this extra bit at the end, which would make it slightly shorter than Ezrabeth, which did turn out to be 4 episodes long. So I'm assuming this will probably be about the same, and these are slightly shorter episodes than Ezrabeth, so I'm hoping it works out fine. But anyways, yes, welcome back to the DLC for Pitstop and Purgatory. I will remember you. Last time, we basically hung out with Rahel a bunch. We explored everything, we messed around with the jukebox and unlocked some special stuff at the very end here. This is all some really good music. I'm sticking with this jazzy background. I keep forgetting I can do that. I'm sticking with the jazzy background music for something groovy, I think is this one. Instead of any of this other special stuff. Basically because this is better as the background music and I can't just jam out all night for this. All episode. So other than that, we just explored everything, and then we did a lot of Rahel's dialogue, including, if we go back through here, we have these duo conversations, and we did everything involving Rahel. So this time, we're going to be doing everyone else. And I think we get to do everything else with everyone else's conversations before we actually get a chance to, before we finish things off with the guide. So, I think we're going to start with Locke, and then we're going to do Locke's main dialogue, then we'll do his, duo dialogues. And then we'll move on to Smiley, then Ezrabeth, I guess? Sure, let's go with that. So let's just jump into this. Come on, Locke. Hi there, lady. Greetings, Mr. Moon. Hey now, that's my father's name. Just Locke will do fine. I think we're past the point of dispensing formalities. Maybe you're right. So, you were going to tell me about your new boring lifestyle. Or, should I say afterlife style? I said it wasn't boring, lady. It feels like you're mishearing me on purpose. I would never. Why do I feel like you're not being entirely sincere? Because I'm lying. You should be honest about lying. Figures. But yeah, let's talk about that. There are actually some other things I'd like to talk about as well, if you have the time. This being, well, the last day and all. That's right. It is. But yes, of course I have time for you. Do you want to go somewhere else? I was thinking we could hit up the old bar. Should be free from prying ears there. Let's go quickly though. I've been fighting off the advances of Ezrabeth ever since getting here. Oh, I'm staying out of this one. I'm sure you'll find a way to deal with the situation. Gee, thanks for the assistance. Let's just go. We're right behind you. What? It's just so much to drink in here. Just a short while ago, this would pretty much be my idea of Paradise? I remember. Hmm. Yeah. I wonder what changed, you know. Year after year of being stubborn and not opening up to anyone. Now it's like I don't even recognize myself. Is that a bad thing? Not at all, lady. I mean, if the person you were before isn't who you wanted to be, and you're finally someone different who you want to be, is it a bad thing? Probably not. Obviously, you got like a pretty heavy push in this direction from a certain guide. Like, he is a better person of himself. He probably should have been able to get there on his own. Whatever. It's a huge relief, is what it is. I'm not stupid enough to be questioning it. Instead, I'm choosing to be thankful. Whatever changed inside the old head, I'm glad it did. That's great, Locke. Only, I've been thinking about my old man. Did I ever tell you about him? Let's go not really. I went with the option with Rahel was like letting on that we knew more than we should. Let's go with the not really this time and let him explain everything he needs to. Right. I suppose that's a good thing, since I won't be repeating myself too much. I don't mind. That's reassuring. But yeah, about my dad. As I said, I've been thinking about him. He shared his first drink with me when I was well, I don't remember my exact age, but it was before starting school. That's not amazing. That's bad. I didn't know what to expect, so I chugged it down like it was milk or something. Oh, oops. Oops is right. Ended up hurtling like a madman. Dad laughing in the background, saying that I was finally a man. It tasted so bad, I was convinced on the spot that I'd never try it again. But we all know how that turned out, huh? I didn't like the way he was when he was drinking. The way he changed, you know. I understand that. It's hard to put what I'm thinking into words. But I don't know. It feels like I'm cheating. What do you mean? For all my life, I've condemned him. Part of the reason why I felt like I couldn't give up on my own drinking was that I kept thinking, heck, if he couldn't, then how could I? You are not your father, Locke. I know that. It's just waking up one day and everything is just fine. Why couldn't my again? Let's try that one again. Why couldn't my dad get that? We did. And maybe we could have been a happy family, you know? Turns out, everything is just that easy. I mean, it happened to me, didn't it? No use struggling. It's all just something that happens. Or doesn't. It's more complicated than that. Huh? Astrid, no. You can't tell him the truth, no matter how wrong it feels to lie. You don't know what could happen. Yeah, it would be a pretty hard pill to swallow saying, oh yeah, by the way, the guide went ahead and messed with your head and made you want to stop drinking forever. So, yeah, goodbye, you're leaving purgatory. That's a lot to lay on a person. Well, nothing. I was going to say that maybe you had that willpower inside you all along. You're often selling your short. You're often selling yourself short after all. Hmm. I guess you're right. Life just isn't fair, I suppose is what I'm getting at. You're right about that. Neither of us should be here. Dying so young, it's unnatural. Fully agreed, lady. Hey, I've seen you talking to the guide a lot. Oh, excuse me, sorry. That one just snuck up on me, I'm sorry. It was kind of gross. Let's... Let's get back into that. I've seen you talking to the guide a lot. If you knew something about me changing, you'd, I'd tell you. Don't worry. Good. It really hurts to lie like this. But what choice do I have? Do you have time to listen to me ramble on a while longer? Always. You're gonna laugh now, but I want to tell you about a dream I had. Why would I laugh? Well, I'm not exactly the dreaming type, now am I? Yeah, yeah, that seems in character. Who says you aren't? No one, I guess. Stop caring so much about what others think of you, and let's hear that dream. Right now, Mr. Moon. Well, a lady who knows what she wants. I can appreciate that. You better. Alright, here goes. Am I about to get voice acted lines here? It seems like there might be.
In this dream, I find myself running on a huge, empty field of grass. I'm running like my life depends on it. But I feel no stress. I have this feeling like I'm going somewhere. And for the first time since coming to Purgatory, I feel like I have a purpose. Then all the members of my family start to join in one by one, also running, right next to me. My mom tells me that everything will be all right. My dad says that he believes in me, that there's nothing I can't do, and that he's proud of me. My sister lets me know that I'm her hero, and that if I keep running, everything I wish for will come true.
I would still like, before I click again, I would like to say I really like this emotional piece of, this emotional instrumental that pops up in these big scenes like this. It's very calm and pretty, and uplifting.
And my brother, little Nicky, he screams from behind, so far that I almost can't hear him. He tells me that he's all right, and that he's in no more pain. And that everything bad that ever happens, it happens for a reason. Damn, lady, if only you could hear him too. It feels so real, the way they're all there, telling me things, you know?
I feel like I should be adding commentary here, but I just don't want to interrupt this. So, Locke,
then, one by one, they disappear. Until, at last, I'm the only one running on that field. Feeling like my destination is finally getting closer. Then, at the very end of all that green, there's a small house. I knock on the door, and...
Huh? And you answer, I'm assuming?
There's you, lady.
Mhm. It's very nice to see Locke smile. It's very rare.
Turns out that all my running, well, I just needed to get to you.
Now, I don't know what the meaning of that is exactly, but... It has to be something good, though, right? Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't think you are. Then, what do you think it means? Oh, I... Will I get some sort of bad ending if I go with love for both Locke and Rahel? I really want to go with love here, but I don't want a bad ending. Does this have multiple endings? I'm assuming like each character will have multiple endings. I'm not sure if this will have a different full ending, like a fallout between Rahel and Locke and Astrid or something. Let's pop in a save. We have a save right for Rahel's thing and a save right for Locke's thing. So, if this ends up with a bad ending, we can go back and see what would be a good ending. But I want to hit, it means that we love each other. Basically, also, this gives me a Steam achievement. There's an achievement, well, there are 2 achievements for Rahel and 2 achievements for Locke, and I'm assuming they're both tied to this exact choice. Like, I think it's something like you and Locke / Rahel, whichever one it is, love each other and you have a falling out. It's something like that. Or you broke their heart, I think, is how it's worded. I want the happy achievements. Because why would I not want happy achievements? It means that we love each other. Lady, I thought it was crazy for thinking that. And you are saying it out loud. And you feel the same? I do. It's just that I didn't dare to believe it. I mean, we haven't known each other for that long. It certainly does feel longer, though. Definitely. I don't know what happens after today. I mean, no one does. Maybe in the end, everything that happened here will turn out to be a dream too. I'll wake up and realize that it was the running that was real and Purgatory was just some fever hallucination. After all, what the heck is even going on here? We're in the afterlife. Is any of this crazy business worth believing? Who's to say? I'll miss you so much, Locke. Likewise, lady. Hey. Never stop running toward that little house. Even if it's not me you'll find inside. I'm sure it will be worth it in the end. It's a promise. Huh. Got nothing more to say? I don't think so. No. What are you laughing at? I don't know. I'm probably just tired.
How can that be? Didn't you sleep for 10 years straight?
That was your fault.
I can live with that.
You're the worst sometimes.
All in a day's work, lady.
Mm-hmm. Step away for it to do this.
He's come so far. From being intimidating, harsh, bitter, and cold, to making jokes and talking about his dreams. I hope that the tunnel leads him someplace where he can show everyone what a wonderful man he really is. I'm sad that I won't be the one waiting for him in that little house. But I have my own huge field of grass to run across. Things I must do to help others. The way I helped Mr. Moon.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I can't help it. It's just so jazzy. I just want to dance and hum to it. So, that's a pretty good final goodbye for Locke there. We do have his duo dialogues to go through first, though. We have Locke and Smiley and Locke and Ezrabeth. Then we get to do... stupid thing. Keep forgetting it does that. So I guess we'll do Locke and Smiley, and then Locke and Ezrabeth, and then we'll get on to Smiley and Ezrabeth, who I'm assuming will have much shorter ones, because they're less important characters in the grand scheme of things. I don't want to call them less yeah, they're not love interest in the same way as Locke and Rahel, so they don't get as much screen time. So that's sort of what I'm trying to get at here. So yeah, not as main characters, basically. Words are... Why am I rambling so bad? I don't know. Anyway, Locke and Smiley. That's unexpected. Hi there, old friend. Your voice has changed again. What a surprise to be invited to some one-on-one action with you. In here I thought you hated my guts. I almost stopped smiling for a second there.
Shut up, Smiley. This ain't a courtesy talk.
I know, just trying to lighten the mood.
We're leaving to Purgatory today, and I guess
I don't know how much longer I can keep doing Locke's voice. Starting to get to my throat a little bit.
I wanted to get some things off my chest.
That makes two of us, then. Is Smiley actually going to admit to being the one that killed him? But please go first.
No, you go first. You have my curiosity running wild. After all, I've never heard you say anything worth listening to.
Wait, what? He shouldn't know that, should he? Didn't he learn this after we choose him as our partner to go with at the end? He shouldn't know this, should he?
You killed me, and then you made sure to make my afterlife miserable as well.
Or did he already know this and then we learned about it after choosing him? Am I forgetting how this went?
If you got something worth hearing to say, now's the time to spill the beans.
Yeah, well, that is actually what I wanted to talk about. You can tell that I'm being serious about this since my smile has been reduced to a smirk. And Smirky just isn't as catchy a name. Can you imagine if this one scene, this changed to Smirky?
Get to the dang point.
Right, you may not believe me when I say so, but I felt guilty every second of every minute of every hour of every day since coming here. My mischievous yet lovable personality. Ugh. Word tongue-tied problems today, apparently. Probably leads you and everyone else to think differently, but it's true. I know I did an unforgivable thing, and the only way I knew how to deal with it was to, well, continue being a jerk. But a while ago, I felt something change within me. I wanted all of this to end, and I wanted to make things right somehow. So I used my contacts and found some information that you might want to take part of. Since when do you have contacts? How dare you? I'll have you know that Smilin' Smiley is a bona fide Purgatory celebrity. The sad thing is I can kind of believe it, because they're always getting on everyone's nerves. Are you a celebrity, or are you just infamous, honestly? But I digress. It doesn't matter anyway. What does matter is the information. I'm listening. Here goes. Recently, there was a fire in an office building and a bunch of people died. Not a cheery start to a storytelling. It gets better, I promise. Some of these people passed by Purgatory on their way to whatever comes next, and it turned out that they worked for some company called Moon Enterprises. Huh? The name sounded familiar, and I'm sure you're thinking the same thing, Locke Moon. For a moment, I thought it might have been a coincidence. But why would my contacts tell me about it if it weren't relevant? Turns out that Moon Enterprises is this huge, flourishing business built up from the ground up by the family of the same name. The story goes that two sisters came up with the concept after one of them nearly died from a childhood illness. The illness itself was highly treatable, but they were so poor that the girl almost didn't get the medical care she needed. Miraculously, though, she survived. And together they spent their lives coming up with ways to help others in similar situations. This resulted in Moon Enterprises, a company dedicated to helping the poor by any means possible. The original founders are dead from old age now, but their descendants keep the place running to this day. Those sisters, are they my nieces? Of course you don't. I can't believe it. They pulled through. She survived. I keep going deeper with his voice for some reason. I don't understand it. I'm trying to not go deeper, and it keeps getting worse and just messing up my throat more and more. This is... And you're sure that all this is true? No fooling. As sure as I've ever been of anything. Your voice is going higher. Locke's voice is going deeper. Really? Look, I know that there's nothing I can do that truly fixes things, but... Don't worry, Smiley. Huh? I'm obviously not saying that it was alright for you to kill me. But this... Thank you. You've paid your dues as best you can. Without a doubt. That makes me very happy to hear. Yet you aren't smiling. Oh, huh? You're right. Maybe this is one of those times when smiling just isn't enough to show how happy I am? Maybe so. What was it that you wanted to tell me? Nothing. Are you sure? Yep. So, want to get a drink? Sure thing. Hard alcohol for you, right? I don't... I'm kidding. No way I'd share the good stuff with you anyway. Hey. I can hear voices. There's someone in there. I'm curious what Locke was gonna say. Was he gonna say, I don't forgive you, maybe? And then he heard that and was like, okay, I guess I can forgive you, at least a little bit. That could have been it. Before I continue on, I need to take a second before I keep doing Locke's voice. It's sort of messing with my throat a little bit. I need to go get a drink. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to take a couple minutes. I said I was going to get water. I said I was going to get a drink. That's technically a lie. I just have my drink in here. I don't know why I always say I'm going to get a drink when it's sitting right next to me. I just needed a moment to clear my throat, make sure my throat was all right to keep going. And we're good to go. Looking at the time, we're gonna have enough time to finish off Locke's thing. And then I don't know if it's going to take a full 10 minutes to do Smiley's, but I might just end with Smiley's, depending on how short it is or how long it is. And then we'll finish off with Ezerbeth next episode, and then probably the ending. But I know for a fact we have at least enough time for Smiley's, and I think I can keep going enough for it. So let's finish off Locke's things first, though. Huh? Locke and Ezerbeth, and no alcohol involved? Jazzy. What are you doing here? Don't play dumb, Locke. You know why I'm here. I really don't, Missy. I saw the signs you were throwing me at the party. What, So, obviously, when you came in here all alone, I understood that you wanted me to follow. We're finally alone, big boy. So what are we going to do about all this tension between us? I'm sorry. What? Not the direction I was expecting. What is this? What is this? There must have been some kind of misunderstanding. Huh? You mean you weren't flirting with me? I'm sorry if I've been misleading you. Well, back to eating chips then. She sure got over that quickly. Am I really sending out signs? Guess I should be the creator of this actually put this scene out of context on their Discord, and I laughed for a solid 2 minutes at it when I saw it for the first time. I get to see it in person now. Guess I should be watching the old sex appeal. Can't believe I just had to read that. What was this? What was this? I can hear voices. What was that? That was not what I was expecting. I saw that panel out of context, and I thought it was like a joke meme thing that they made. Nope, it was actually in the game. Oh my. Oh my. That got me. That got me. I'd take a second to take a little break and come back for that. What was... Oh my. Oh my. I can hear voices. There's someone in here. We're gonna do this one first before going back to Smiley's singular dialogue, I think. Oh, I can't get over that. That was good. I have no idea what that was, but that was pretty good. Guess I gotta watch the old sex appeal. What? If I get closer, I can probably make out what they're saying. Moving on. Yeah. Smiley and Ezrabeth, a meeting of the shadows. So I hear people can't see you properly either. Properly either. True. I wonder why. Oh, you don't know? The guide won't tell me. Hold on, you know? How shadows are created? Yeah. Well, a bit anyway. We're created. I think I was, at least. I wasn't sure if you would know this or not. I thought this would have been stripped away from you. Apparently, I was some sort of gift given from God to the guide. No way! God themselves? Geez, you must feel pretty special then. Not even a darn bit. Our warden has always treated me like garbage. I can't wait to get out of here. Oh. Hey, maybe you were a gift too. I doubt it. The guide always talks like he put me and Locke here by design. Besides, for some reason, it seems like there are people who can see me properly, while others apparently can't. Or maybe I'm like a false shadow or something. If something like that even exists. Huh? Well, who knows? And honestly, does it even matter? I suppose it doesn't really. In a few hours, we'll be out of here. Whatever made us like this won't matter one darn bit then. So, what do you say? Want to have a shadow-to-shadow drinking contest? I'm smiling, so what do you think? That you never stop. You're always smiling. Isn't that your thing? Last one to the liquor bottle loses. Hey, hold on. Seems like no one's here. I really should get back to the party anyway. It's kind of weird that, Astrid's just waiting in the bar, just hiding behind a table or something, waiting for people to come in so that she can eavesdrop. That was a little weird. Like, and people just came walking back and forth. Like, Rahel came out, so did Locke, and then Rahel and Locke went back in, and Rahel came back out with someone else. Like, a little weird there. You know what? Looking at the time, I'm actually starting to get a little bit of a headache. It's kind of been a long day. And this is the second video I'm recording tonight. So, looking at the time, we are pretty close to where I'd usually end off anyways, so I think I'm just going to end it here. So, next time, we'll finish off Smiley and Ezrabeth, and probably get towards the actual ending with the guide here. So that's something to look forward to. I have a feeling tomorrow's episode might be quite a bit might be longer, trying to get towards the end. In fact, I might end up recording just like the rest of it in one sitting and splitting it up depending on how long it is. That's what I did with Ezrabeth, so I might just do it here again. It's kind of weird if the shorter game ends up with more parts than Ezrabeth, though. So Ezrabeth was hour-long segments instead of 45 minutes or whatever, 40 minutes like this one. But, anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.